Small local racetracks. It seems almost all communities have one, or should I say, had one. Some communities had multiple within a very short distance from each other. This gave birth to local racing associations, like the Pioneer Valley Racing Association, right here in good old Massachusetts. These tracks, whether they be dirt or asphalt, help propel local racers to become bigger stars or just made them local legends. Today, these tracks are all but forgotten. Please join me as we take a trip down memory lane and hit the road to explore what is left of these old tracks. This is Lost and Found. Okay, so we are heading to Rhythm Inn Speedway in Millers Falls. So the history, a little quick history of the track. It was built in 1951. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this guy's name right. Amity Roberts. He owned the Rhythm Inn, which was a popular restaurant and nightclub. But in 1951, he decided that a racetrack would be a good idea. So he built a 3rd-mile long racetrack on the 20 acres that he owned with the restaurant. There's going to be a lot of names that we're going to come across too in our searches that, you know, they're going to pop up a lot because they're all local racers. Ron, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his name because I've seen it spelled multiple ways and pronounced multiple ways, and it all seems to be the same thing. But it seems Ron Tebow owned a service station outside of Westover, and he was the one who was in charge of getting all the races set up and everything like that, and also a Holyoke car owner and his driver. So the track finally opened on May 26th, 1951, and it was only open for 5 years, 51 through 55. There's especially one big name that keeps popping up from here, and it was all a lot of it was done through the Pioneer Valley Racing Association in conjunction with there was another racing association too, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head, or I have to look it up. But the Pioneer Valley Racing Association was actually based right here in Greenfield.
Oh.
So that's kind of cool. That's wicked local history. And they raced on this speedway, Brattleboro, Hinsdale, and a few others in the area. But we're closing up on the raceway here. It's just up here past the airport. So we're gonna get out and see what we can find. Well, here we are. This is Millers Falls Road. Lake Pleasant Road is just up the way that away to head over to Montague and past Lake Pleasant, of course. Got my dad with me today. And right through here, as you can see, it's just this turnaround's just been trashed.
Yeah.
Right through here, hopefully we're just going to come right into turn 1, because the grandstands, from everything I can find online, the grandstands, the back of them faced Millers Falls Road, and according to Google Maps, which, I mean, we all know isn't the greatest, Google Maps places turn 1 right through here. Well, I'll be damned. I guess, I don't know if this clearing would be it. Oh, or that clearing would be it. But there's a couple odd clearings right in here. I wish I had a way to look at. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some of the first evidence. So this would have been, I'm assuming this would be turn 1 wall. Either that or either the inside or the outside of turn 1. Right here with these tires. That would have been their barrier. Yep, because it goes up that way. So I'm assuming turn 1, this is the inside barrier for turn 1 here with these tires. So this whole swath right here would have been turn 1. And this is going to be a little tough to navigate because it's pretty well grown in, but there is a lot of clearing as well. Here's some more old tire carcasses. That one is, boy, that is small. Like, width-wise, that's small. Like, that's almost, I mean, I guess that could be old open wheel. This is definitely,
It's amazing. It hasn't grown up over the years.
yeah. Probably because it was beaten down so hard over the years, too. There's, of course, newer garbage out here just from people coming out and obviously disrespecting the area, which is a little unfortunate. Oh yeah, check this out, Dad. Here's another wall of tires hiding back here, which is kind of cool. Oh, that's neat. That is wicked. So this would be another, yeah, because that would be the back straightaway through here. So this would be the inner, quote unquote, safer barrier. Love that old white wall. All I can think about is that scene in Cars where Luigi convinces Lightning McQueen that he doesn't know what he wants and puts white walls on him instead. So that's cool, but look at the back straightaway. Look how open it is still.
Yeah.
I mean, that's wild.
It is.
This is awesome local history to this area, especially since we don't have much.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I mean, NASCAR racers raced on this track, like Renee Charland. I mean, he was a yeah, look at that, the back straightaway to, yeah, and that would be turn 2 right down there. So that first set of tires would most definitely have been the inner safer barrier for turn 1, heading in there off the front stretch. But look at this. Look at the tires for the safer barrier on the outside. I mean, I guess that's what you'd call it. Look at all of them. Just all covered now. And
Look at that stretch.
yeah. Yeah, so I mean, this was a third of a mile track. I mean, this is incredible.
Yeah.
And they all seem to be fairly much the same brand of tire. Of course, no DOT numbers back then, so I could not tell you what year they were manufactured. But yeah, Atlas grip something. Atlas grips grip safe. Grip safe. That is, yeah, so coming off a turn, look at that. The outer safer barrier just keeps going. Look at that. That is wild. This is incredible. These had to have been, I would assume these were the inner safer barrier too. They were once all along the inside of the track. But yeah, oh yeah, I was talking about Renee Charlin. Renee Charlin was a star here on this track. Came out of Agawam, Mass. He's last thing I knew, he was still alive, living in New York State. There's a modern Budweiser can. Whoopsie-doo. He won 2 consecutive championships here. 64, 65, and he took victory of his second championship on the last race here on September 16th, 1955. But after that, he went on to win 4 consecutive championships in 62 through 65 in the NASCAR Sportsman National Series. And he also raced, oh gosh, he had 9 starts, I want to say, in the Cup Series. He even raced Daytona, and he raced with Davey Allison and Richard Petty, and he actually his best victory was in 3rd place in 1966 in the Cup Series. So he, good old NASCAR racer, ties right back here to Massachusetts. I think that's so cool. Look at that, yeah, spray painted red even. Yeah, that is wicked cool. Now, this little bend in the track, this is, I don't know if this is just because it's, at one point this is all clear cut and it kind of grew back in. But, I mean, the safer barrier continues straight right there, as you can see. So this little curve in the track here, I doubt this was designed in the track. I mean, it could have been. Dirt tracks were just kind of, they were what they were. So we're getting down to, it's amazing, it feels so long walking this. We're going to get down into, see, I don't know what that is over there, but we'll come back to it. Got to be getting down close into turn 3 here. The tire wall kind of ends there. Oh no, there's more tires there. There's one I can see. An old beer bottle there. I doubt there's any significance there. This clear one maybe though over here that I'm peeping my peepers on. That's that could be something. Look at that. I don't know. Maybe oh, it's smooth. There's absolutely there's nothing on it. That's probably pretty modern though, I'd say. Definitely not dating back to the 50s. But this is, so now now I'm not exactly sure. All right, I see, what do I see over? Is that just a rock? Now they said the corners were banked. So I wonder if this right here, if the reason that jut out is there is that isn't the entrance to turn 3. And it may just be. It may just be. But that's pretty well grown in now, unfortunately. So we're gonna, somebody's dog barking in the background. Yeah, so not exactly, oh, those are prickers. Those are prickers. So, yeah, this is quite, well, you don't have to go the way I was going. So this is very interesting, the way everything's kind of just piled up around here, like dirt and everything like that. I mean, here's some more tires. Oh, here's a tire there. Oh, here's some trim. I mean, that's how old that is. I don't know. I mean, look at this bottle here. That's Rolling Rock. When was the last time Rolling Rock was in a little bottle like that? I mean, that's why. I don't know. I couldn't find anything about that. I don't know if, supposedly, last thing I saw was from many years ago. The property was in limbo because developers wanted to do something with it. They wanted to flatten this land out and build up some things, and so I no idea. I could not find anything about who owns it. But these tires here would tell me that and the bank would almost tell me that this should be turns 3 and 4 right through here somehow. There was no indication that there was an inner circle track or anything like that, or inner oval track. It was just the track itself. But as you can see through here now, I think this would be the front stretch right here. Which my poor father's still just trying to get through the brush over there. It is thick. It was even tough for me. And he's no spring chicken anymore. But yep, there's some more tire carcass. So yeah, so I would almost fathom a guess that would be 3 and 4 coming in through there, and this would be, oh, ow, prickers. Gosh, this would be the front stretch through here, which is pretty well overgrown now, and doesn't have much racetrack significance left. If you want to take the easy way through, Dad, if you want to take the easy way through, maybe this is like where the grandstands would have been. Boy, it's just, yeah, a lot of garbage through here, which is sad. It's sad. There's another embankment there, and I wonder, I am seeing, yep, this would be, I wonder if this would be the back of, oh boy, could this have been the back of the grandstands? I'm over here. I think I found what the back of the grandstands might have sat on. There's a null here, and it's obviously, it probably used to be a lot more, but there's definitely remnants of what could have been posts. And then there's one over there. I'll zoom in on it right there, and then one down farther. Yeah, because these right here, so you can kind of see where I'm standing. If you can see this from over there, boy, yeah, this is in a perfect straight line with Millers Falls Road. There's what remnants of a post here at my feet. There's another one here. There's another one here. There's another one there. There's another one there. There's a bunch of, oh yeah, look at this. All this old metal, almost like a chicken wire type thing. I bet this had to be where the grandstands sat. Because there was only one section of grandstands, and it was, the back of it was up against Millers Falls Road, so you could see the front stretch. So where like obviously the pits would be right in the center, but so this right here would have been would have been the front stretch. Now, you know, one point, it's just so cool to take this all in. Yeah, there's another tire right there. You guys can see it. I know my camera picks up everything. So this is just, it's because it was cleared and dozed flat at one point in its lifespan. I'm sure a lot of old cool stuff got buried over the years. But yeah, this would most definitely be the front stretch, what the front stretch used to be. I mean, Google Maps did show it pretty well overgrown still, the whole track. I was really surprised how clean the backstretch looks still. That was quite something. I was impressed seeing that. I was thankful too. But I mean, this is all new growth right through here. I mean, 20 years, you know, within the last 20 years. So this had to be, front stretch ran that way from there down to where we came in at turn 1. Because I mean, I was just saying, as you can see, this is all like fresh growth from the past like 20 years or so. All these pine trees, these little, I mean, I would call them pecker poles still. They ain't worth nothing. They're too close to each other. They ain't gonna grow. But gosh, it would be neat to be able to find like a couple old oil cans or something that maybe aren't completely rotted into the ground. I mean, we're asking a lot. But no, it was what, 71 years ago now. Yeah. This track was born. I mean, that's 70 years for the elements to take over of old oil cans and all the old tires. It's amazing how long tires kick around though. Jesus. Yeah. This is all quite amazing. I do wish that I could find a little bit more evidence of things, but boy, this is tough. We got a couple tracks coming up here for the second and third episodes. It might end up being one episode, 2 different tracks, just because of not being much left. But I mean, that'll be good evidence of not much left. Pretty much most of it will be online research and vintage photographs and stuff. But this is pretty much, I think we were pretty much coming up to where we came in, unfortunately. Oh boy. Yeah, because now we're getting close. Let's see if I can honk my horn. Yeah, I can. We're close enough to the truck where my key fob works, so we're close enough back to the truck that my key fob works. So, but yeah, I guess you can kind of right through there, through the brush and everything, you can see little remnants of the front straightaway there, and I'm assuming somehow that came straight through there and linked up to here. Let's see if I walk over here some more. I don't want to get too far away from Dad just in case he comes across something. Boy, there is something over there. But I think that just might be new trash. It's just people being disrespectful, which is too bad. I mean, this has so much local history to it, and I'm just glad. I mean, who knows? I might be the last person out here actually doing this. Because, like I said, I mean, it's been flattened once before and all torn up, and this is all new vegetation. You know, past 20 years or so. I'll try to include a topographical map or some sort of aerial photograph or something of when it got cleared out. I remember when it was flattened. But it's so funny. Like, oh yeah, see, there's another tire over there. Let's see. I'm gonna try to venture through all this thick pucker brush here. Try to get to where this tire is. See if I can't find anything else. Hopefully no more prickers. Yeah, good luck. There's more remnants of the grandstands though. There's another post hiding up behind that tree right there. If we can see it. Zoom right in on it. Yep, right there. There's another post for the grandstands. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like seeing that. You know, some of history's still preserved, which is nice. So yeah, so this right here is definitely the front straightaway of some sorts, or maybe just a path where the land where the grandstand sat out to, but there is a tire here, so I mean it could be one or the other. I do wish I had some sort of way to track our movements through here. I think that might be one of my next investments, because this poor dad just brushwhacking as he goes through. The old man's hanging tough today though. I give him credit. Give him credit. So gosh, yeah, the grandstand stretched for they went clear from turn 4 right to turn 1. I mean, I can't remember what the capacity was of this place, but I remember reading that this place was pretty well packed every weekend for the races. Just, it's too bad every time I see some like modern garbage, you know, off in the distance, it catches my eye, and then I get closer and I'm disappointed. But, oh, what is this? It's just modern like PVC or something. No, it's just a modern PVC. Nothing special. That would have been cool to find a car part or two. I did find some stainless steel trim pieces though, all mangled up. It looks like maybe somebody got smashed in turn 3 and lost some of their stainless trim off their car. Yeah. Whatever that white is over there, I don't know. I'm gonna go in and check that out. I have no clue what that could be. No, that just looks like modern aluminum. No, it's definitely trim off of a car. Yeah. Including the black stripe and everything. Oh yeah. Just very, very thin aluminum. So that's kind of cool. That's a neat find. whether it's period correct or not, what is right here? Just some shale. Now you can see how close we are to the road. Definitely, obviously, this brought in a lot of people, a lot of spectators over the years. Too bad it didn't last very long. Want some water?
Huh?
Want some water?
No, thank you.
No.
I'm fine.
No, this is no, found 2 pieces at least. I mean, other than all the tires. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, a lot of tires.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta think that was their way to be safe and mark out the track.
Yeah.
Apparently they built this track right too. They rolled it. They brought in all the dirt and rolled it, and then treated it with calcium chloride, and so it would compact and stay hard during the races and dust free. That calcium chloride definitely helps. When I was excavating, we actually used a modern version of calcium chloride when we would put gravel driveways in, because it would help turn it into almost concrete.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I can't believe they were using that back in the 50s to build racetracks. That's kind of wild. Yeah, all this just modern garbage. Just people coming out here throwing their shit wherever they want. That's just disappointing. Let's see if we can't find our way back to turn 1. I mean, turn 1 could have turned anywhere. I mean, there's a 3rd-mile track, but there's more grandstand evidence. I still got that pricker in my pants, and it's driving me nuts. What is... Oh, just a bag of chips. But yeah, I can see my truck. So we're getting close to where turn 1 is. Boy, yeah, just pretty much modern garbage from here on out, unfortunately. So yeah, so this right here most likely would have turned into turn 1, because the entrance, according to historical aerial photographs, I believe it is. I'll mention them down below, because I'm going to get some pictures from them. Historical aerial photo, yeah, something like that. All right, I'm going to definitely. I don't think there's anything over there. I'm gonna cut through some of this and get out to a clearing. This is kind of crazy. Here, I feel like we're getting trapped. Oh! This is kind of wild, though. Oh, more prickers. That's what I wanted to find. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so back out, pretty much where we started, yep, because there's the old pick-em-up truck over there. Tires in here. So, oh yeah, so according to the photographs, the old aerial photographs that I could find, the entrance to the track was down on turn 3 and 4. It was down in that area. You came off Millers Falls Road onto that side of the track. So this would not have been an entrance to the track, though it looks like it should have been, especially with all the tires right around here in this general area. But like I said, it has to be the inside barrier turns 1 and 2. But I think we're going to oh yeah, another tire right there. That's cool. I'm definitely loving seeing all the evidence out here still. That backstretch just blew my mind. It really did. I know Dad enjoyed seeing that. So we got a lot more for you to come. Poor Dad is over there just in the pucker brush. Oh yeah, look at, oh that's a, no yeah, that is an actual tire. All right. Oh yeah, there's another one. Jesus. Tires everywhere.